Can I ask you a little bit about the latest CD which you've had released? It involves a guy who certainly is very well known in France, I guess throughout Europe as well, called Jean Renard. He's worked with people like Petula Clark, who many people would know.
Yeah.
And in France, sort of legendary performers like Halliday and
Yes,
etc.
yes.
You, I think, met him by chance for this release, maybe. Obviously you knew him before.
But everything I've done was, as you say, by chance.
Yeah.
But a part of that, you also are the creator of your chance. Means that if you don't speak with people, when you cross them, if you're going to go to them, if you don't say that you will be pleased to do something with them, chance is passing and you don't see it. So chance passes and you have to be attentive when she passes. And I knew Jean Renard for many years because of course he has such a career and he has written so many big hits that I knew who he was and how he was working, but our destiny never crossed, never met. And as I was on the TV show of Pascal Sevran, he was there sitting and listening, and I went to him and I said, "Oh Jean, I'm so pleased to see you." And he said, "Me too. What are you doing?" And I said, "Well, little things," because it was my new beginning and it was not climbing up like this. So I told him, I would really love to work with you if you are free or if you have time to spend with me. And he said, "Why not?" So he gave me his number and we called each other a few days later. And then we decided to try several songs that he has done. And amongst all these songs there was a Federico a mi padre, but they were in French. So we recorded first in French, and as I was impressed by the lyrics in French, I asked him if he wanted me to make the Spanish lyrics. So I wrote the Spanish lyrics and I showed him, and he says it sounds exactly the way I want them to sound, like French, with the same impact. And he said, "Okay, we will record." So we did it in Spanish too, that's why.
And the musicians involved, there's certainly a flamenco group on there, or a gypsy group. Is that correct?
No. On the musicians, it's the arranger who plays the guitars.
Yeah.
But he plays like a gypsy because he's in contact, he records with them and he works with them.
Yeah.
But the sound of the voices are the voices of a couple of the Chico and the Gypsies, yes.
So it's Patrick Léotard?
Patrick Léotard, oui.
Who plays all the instruments?
Guitars, the instruments, and make the arrangements with Jean.
Yeah.
Because Jean is also arranging.
Yeah. And it's released on his label through his organisation.
Yeah, that's it. The first inconvenience is that Jean is like me. Our career has started a long time ago. And for the young guys in the record companies today, they don't have any culture about knowing who he is or who I am. They are just, their culture is just limited to the 5 past years, because they are new babies in the business. And they are all coming out from, how can I say, management schools or commercial schools. But there's nothing to see with art. So they say €1 plus €1 make €2. If €1 is missing, I have only €1, and that's not enough. That's how they count. So nothing to see with the artistic. And I think Jean and me, we belong too much to that times, and he is a bit fed up to just knock at doors where people don't understand anything. So he has stopped to do that, and he said, Anne-Marie, I leave you the right. Please do it for yourself if you want to. Just protect my author and writer rights. And I say, well, of course I will. So now I will again do it with myself, producing myself. And if I don't sell millions of albums, I don't care. It's a visit card. It makes the people know what I can do in various styles. And you have that splendid gypsy voice upper, which cannot be squeezed.
It's hard to reproduce.
It's impossible.
Yeah. But the other one, the slow
But
song.
yes, A mi padre, yes.
Yeah. And are you performing that in your
Not yet.
latest show?
Not yet, because A mi padre is the same. A mi padre is not jazzy. And it's difficult to put A mi padre with a jazz sound. So, you know, when you take when you take an orientation, a musical orientation, if you say, well, I'm jazzying or I'm swinging some songs, you can swing a certain amount of songs, but not all of them. So you have to leave some songs apart. It's exactly if you put it on gospel. It's the same, but after, when all these various orientation will be finished, then I hope people have discovered me again enough to just show me like I am. But for the moment, as far as I've analyzed the market, people want you. You don't sell artists, you sell theme. Jazz is a theme. So gospel is a theme. Musicals is a theme. And people buy themes. So let's sell theme with me in. Just discover that in that I exist, I can offer something. And after that, when you see a person in that theme, then maybe you can like her and then say that, okay, I will go and see her on her own, with her own personality, and then you work with something who is completely yourself. It's more difficult today. Before it wasn't, no, it was not that. People love artists and they buy artists. Today, no. And, you know, for example, you have also the same with other artists who thinks, let's say, the fashion was at the time, and it is again, X sings Edith Piaf, X sings Georges Brassens, but X doesn't exist. You sell the theme, Edith Piaf songs, the theme, Jacques Brel songs, the theme, Charles Aznavour songs, or the theme, musical films. X sings that. But we no more sell X, except Charles Aznavour, except the top ones. It's a fact.